Good morning. Thanks for coming this morning. We've got something to share with you that we're pretty excited about, and that is iPhone OS 4, the next generation of the most advanced mobile operating system in the world. And before we get to that, though, I've got a few updates on a few interesting topics. The first one is, of course, the iPad. We just started shipping it on Saturday. Before we shipped it, we got some really great reviews. This is a quote from Walt Mossberg's review that I just love. After spending hours and hours with it, I believe this beautiful new touchscreen device from Apple has the potential to change portable computing profoundly. Walt's a pretty tough critic, and I thought this was a pretty amazing thing he said. Ed Begg, USA Today, the iPad is not so much about what you can do, browse, do email, play games, read ebooks, and more, but how you can do it. That's where Apple is rewriting the rule book for mainstream computing. He also said something a little simpler, which is the first iPad is a winner. Now, the first day, Saturday, we sold 300,000 iPads. And I want to give you an update. As of today, we have sold about 450,000. And I'm told Best Buy is out of stock. Our retail stores, they're getting them in and selling them right out, so they're kind of hand to mouth. We're making them as fast as we can. Our ramp is going well, but evidently we can't quite make enough of them yet, so we're going to have to try harder. iBooks. Users downloaded over 250,000 iBooks on the first day. And as of today, just a few days later, they've downloaded over 600,000, which is great. And we've gotten just tremendous feedback, really positive feedback on iBooks. And the first day, iPad apps, users downloaded over 1 million iPad apps. We were just thrilled with this. And as of today, they've downloaded over 3.5 million. So again, this is going like this. But beyond all the numbers, what it was really about for us was this. This was some photos taken in one of our retail stores. People are just loving this product. And as you know, when you create something, you really have butterflies in your stomach right before you put it out into the world. You really don't know if people are going to like it or not. And so far, people seem to really be loving it. So we're feeling pretty good about it. So that's a little update on the iPad. Now I'd like to talk for just a minute about the App Store. Users have downloaded well over 4 billion apps. Yeah, well over 4 billion apps to date. And we have over 185,000 apps in the App Store now. So again, we've had some of our biggest days ever with new apps going into the App Store in the last few weeks. It's accelerating. And we have over 3,500 iPad apps in the App Store. So this is also accelerating. And these apps on the iPad are just amazing. This is the App Store on the iPad. And I just want to show you some screenshots of some of the apps. Because you'll be, if you haven't seen these, you'll be surprised at how great they are. So some great games. Scrabble, Labyrinth, some wonderful games. Toy Story, read-along books from Disney. This is Miss Spider, and a really popular book among young kids. We've got some awesome driving games. The driving games are terrific. This is an app that actually lets you follow a real race on the terrain as it's happening. We've got Zillow, a real estate application that lets you find all the houses for sale and actually go inside and see pictures of them. Comics. Marvel's got a great comic book app that lets you buy comic books right from in the app. It's fantastic. Weather, the universe. Major League Baseball, fantastic apps. Fantastic app for Major League Baseball. Great app from ESPN. Epicurious for recipes, teaching all of us how to make food. E-Trade. This is a fantastic app from IMDb. You can just learn so much about movies if you love movies from this app. It's fantastic. ABC turned out a phenomenal app for the iPad. It shows all of their shows, and you can just stream them right on the iPad. And you turn it sideways and just watch these shows in incredible resolution. They're fantastic. And Reuters, we've got a lot of news apps. Reuters, the Wall Street Journal, USA Today, the New York Times, Time Magazine. This is a cool app, Guardian Eyewitness. This basically says, rather than text, let's give you the day in pictures. And it's really nice. And, you know, of all of the futuristic magazines out there, Popular Science is king of the hill. These guys did something really, really breakthrough. And if you haven't seen it, it's really worth taking a look at. And Netflix. This app has been highly praised. People love watching the free movies on it if you're a subscriber to Netflix, and the quality of the video is very nice. And where would we be without an accordion? So, a lot of apps. That's just a few of the over 3,500 iPad apps and the over 185,000 apps on the App Store.